So I bring a different perspective to this race. I know what it takes to start a business in West Virginia. And I share the frustration, not only with my companies, but these other companies, how hard it is to get into business in West Virginia and stay here and grow companies here. And there's just simple things that I see that we need to fix, but we need to start somewhere.
I believe that I bring to the table an understanding that many of our delegates, many of our senators would not have the relevant experience of dealing with both growth and decline at the same time, and how do we deal with those issues, and how do we balance those things out. And I also find it interesting when we hear the term, we should run the state like a business. Well, I've been here for 7 years, and that sounds good, but that's not really what government is all about.
I first got elected to the legislature in 1980, served 12 terms till the end of 2004. In that 24-year period, I think I've dealt with most every issue in front of this state, whether it was health care, education, infrastructure. I understand how to work with the legislature. There may be times that we have major disagreements on issues, but at the end of the day, we will still be friends, and I will work with them in a bipartisan effort. Doesn't mean we're going to agree.
I thought long and hard about putting my life on hold for a while and getting back into blood sport of politics. But when I looked at my portfolio of my experience, and when I looked at the cast of people on the other side who have been leading this state for the past several decades and really haven't gotten us anywhere, I thought someone has to step up to the plate. I have a vast business background, business management, financial management, technology. I and certainly have been a constitutional officer. I know what it's like to sit up there on the Board of Public Works and hammer out what needs to be done for the state.
I've had extensive experience over the years working in a university setting, dealing with people who disagree with me. We need to have the right kinds of incentives, not the sorts of incentives that arise from politics as usual, where people fight each other needlessly and contentiously. We need to have the incentives of a free market economy much more in place in state government. We need to make it much easier for businesses to be financially successful, to make a lot of profits. We need to have a much better tax system.
We are tired as a people of the cliches of saying one thing and doing another. I have a record that the people of West Virginia can look at and say, you know, I agree with the positions that Mitch Carmichael has taken during this legislative sessions that he's been in. He's fought for the right things, he's done the right things, and as a result of that, I'm going to trust him to lead this state forward